Hi, my name is Curland and I go by Kay. So to make it easier on everybody, you can just call me Kay. Welcome to my channel. So I'm just a nurse. No, not really. Because that's how we feel. I'm a registered nurse and I've been doing it for 7 years. Almost 7 years, come this June. I nurse hearts. Telemetry nurse, or PCCU nurse, and I love what I do, but I'm not just a nurse. So you guys are probably wondering why I am starting this and why I have this channel now, you know, and that's a good question. For so long I've been told, Kay, you love doing makeup. You guys, I do. I love makeup. I love the art of makeup. That's just part of my DNA. Just artistically, I just love it. To me, it's art. It's not just changing the way a person looks, but it's just what it is that you can create. And people often say, hey, you're in the wrong field. I'm like, yeah, I know. And for so long, when I tell you guys, for so long, I've been struggling on what it is that I can do. What is it that I can focus on? How is it that I'm able to take one thing and make it another? And for so long, I was just so confused and so lost on what my next move. And I've been praying, you know, I'm like, Lord, you know, what is it that you want me to do in life? Like, you put me in these positions. You've allowed me to take these steps. What is my purpose? Because there were so many times that I could not figure out what my purpose was. So many times I felt so defeated. But right now I'm a registered nurse. And I'm not just a nurse. Listen, I'm scared. Okay, I would be lying to you to say I'm not scared of what's going on out there. I'm terrified. I'm concerned. I have anxiety. But guess what? I've been through a lot. So it's gonna take more than a virus to keep me down. I want to dedicate this channel to doing more than just doing makeup and talking about beauty and this, that, and the third. And that's why I didn't come out in so long, because I'm like, I'm not ready. I was like, Lord, what is it that you want me to do with what I gain and my purpose? Like, what is my purpose? Like, what is it that you want me to do? And I love, again, I love beauty. I love all that stuff, but I needed something behind it. I needed something that I can just say, God, I give you the glory. Like, the reason why I'm here is because you have me for a purpose. And I want my channel to be open to everyone, all creeds, all backgrounds, your belief systems. I want it all. Because at the end of the day, we're all going through this together. I'm not just a nurse, you guys. I'm not just a registered nurse. And a lot of us aren't. So if you stay and are willing to get to know me, then you'll actually be on the journey with me. Because granted, they say I'm a good nurse at bedside, and bedsides are basically nurses that work alongside of people that are in the bed, hospitals or whatnot. And I can only speak from a hospital's point of view. I am in no way, shape or form, you know, going to talk about things that I've never experienced. But what I can say, I've worked on a floor for 7 years in a hospital, taking care of patients. And before that, I was a case manager, and it was not by choice. It was due to circumstances, and I'm thankful for it. I was an HIV/AIDS case manager, and I enjoyed that job. It was so tough. It was mentally stressful and rewarding at the same time. And I knew I had to be in that position to get to where I need to be. And working with the population, HIV/AIDS population, and not only dealing with that, they're dealing with homelessness. They're dealing with duly diagnosed, which means they're probably on some type of substance as far as drugs. And sometimes they have other, you know, STDs and mental illness. I did 2 jobs during that time, and I worked with a crisis intervention hotline, and I helped assist people from committing suicide. So I have a lot on my plate, and I'm happy because it basically prepared me for where it is that I'm going, and even into nursing. So this is just an introduction, and if you're willing to subscribe and stick by and just don't mind passing on my message to others, get to know that I'm not just a nurse, right? My purpose of this channel is to focus on helping people otherwise they don't ask for recognition. They don't go around tooting their own horns. They don't do things just to say, I'm doing it. Hey, look at me. I'm this. Look at me. No, I'm doing it for those that come home crying because they didn't think they did enough, or when they're beat up because someone that they tried so hard to assist or care for, it didn't play out that way. And right now I want to focus on my fellow brothers and sisters, and right now it's just nursing. So this channel is not going to strictly be about helping nurses and stuff of that nature. No, it's not going to be the case. But right now, you guys, we need all your support. We need all your love. We need all your compassion, because what people don't understand, nurses will always have jobs because people are always going to be sick. A lot of people didn't think with this virus that they'd be in this position. Often people thought because we're not in a third world country or even a second world country that we wouldn't be in this situation. I would have never imagined me being in this situation. I would have never imagined it. I don't think any of us did. But guess what? We're looking at people that are actors, people that are wealthy, that are well off, people that dictate a full country that have contracted this virus. And you're having to go to the hospitals, and guess who's there to help you? Healthcare providers. But let me tell you something. What you see in the media, what you see, you know, in post, IG, this, that, and the third, nowhere near. Because of HIPAA rules especially, you don't even know what's going on really in the hospitals. There's so much. Nurses are so scared right now. Healthcare providers are so scared. You wouldn't believe if I told you this, that when a patient who has the bug virus, I'm gonna call it because I watch Beloved live. She's a mukbanger on YouTube, and it's funny with her family. They don't want to call it because I guess you get demonetized on YouTube. But the virus, guess what, you guys? Would you believe that if a patient comes positive, only the nurse has to do everything for that patient? The patient care assistants can't come in there. The social worker can't come in there. The doctor can't come in there. Even environmental services, the people that clean the rooms and stock up everything. No, it's the nurse. It's always been the nurse. Always. This is not new. We've known this, and that's why we're so beat up. That's why we're like, are you serious? And this is why you need us more than ever, because after this all happens and it's done with, a lot of us are going to be suffering from post-traumatic distress. A lot of us are going to develop diseases that we didn't have before. Nursing is hard altogether, but it's going to be worse. And I already saw how things were prior to all of this. I seen how much we work so hard. And I'm not, you guys, let me put a disclosure out there. I'm not talking about nurses that don't care. I'm not talking about physicians that don't care. You're just an MR number, which is the medical record number. You're just basically another diagnosis that comes through the ER. I'm not talking about those people. They have their own different lanes, because believe you me, what happens, what you do to other people will come to you in tenfold, because some people often forget that they're going to get old. People often forget that things happen in life where you might end up in somebody's bed and you're that MR number, and you might be treated the way you've been treating other people. So yeah, I'm very passionate about what I want to do with this channel. I'm very emotional. I'm scared because I don't know where this is going to take me, but I just have to trust in the Lord that this is now. For so long I've been battling, like, what do I do? You know, you like makeup, you like, what do you want to do? And I just had to put trust in him and said, you know what? When I tell you guys it was so hard, like, I've never felt so defeated in my life to figure out what it is that I want to do with this channel. And it didn't take a couple months. This has been going on for years, because I'm so scared, and I'm just constantly just watching people and looking at people, because in my heart, it wasn't my time to move. It wasn't my time, and it really wasn't. It really wasn't my time to move. See, often we take on positions or we go on roads that we're just not prepared to take. And I knew this because I want it to be the way it's supposed to be. And I want you guys to go on this journey with me. The actual focus is on this channel is basically, I want to be able to recognize people that would otherwise be in the back you know, the background, the people that aren't in front of you and say, hey, hi, I'm doing this, I'm hey. The people that they don't complain when they do what they have to do. And right now, you guys, I want to focus on my fellow brothers and sisters, nurses and other healthcare providers, because they need it. What people don't realize, we can always find jobs anywhere. It's already a shortage. We're in desperate need, and it's always been like that. But this by far will make it worse. And let me tell you guys, I want to tell you, it takes a special person to be in this position. It takes a special fighter to be fighting this war. You guys, I used to be like, oh my gosh, the military. Like, I commend those that are currently in the military, those that are no longer in the military, that have fought for us, that have sacrificed themselves for us. They don't get the recognition that they deserve. I strongly believe that, and you know that. And that's the battle I'm fighting here as a registered nurse. You guys don't know how beat up we get. And people say, oh, you guys make real great money. No, we don't. Not all of us do. First and foremost, it depends on where it is you work. It depends on your experience. It depends on the demographics. It depends on the state you live in. If you guys knew how much I started off as a base pay in the hospital, you'll be like, wait, what? And the stuff that we've constantly had to go through. New nurses are not staying in the hospitals because they're realizing that's not where it is. They're leaving and venturing off and doing other things. And that's the problem. We need nurses in the hospital. So what can we do about it? And I was like, okay, for a long time, Lord, y'all know, I couldn't figure out what the heck. I knew what I wanted to do, but I just didn't know how to start it. I didn't know where to start. I really, truly didn't know. And I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just being real with you. And I was like, you know what? I want to dedicate this time, right now, this season, into helping my fellow nurses, that LPNs, patient care assistants, those that need the thank you, those that need to know that you guys out there, because I know there's a lot of you guys that are saying thank you. Would you believe I can count how many people have said, okay, thank you for your work. I'm not here for recognition. I love what I do. I was a nurse prior to this, and I'll be a nurse after this. But when I hear places and I see countries clapping for their first responders, your firefighters, your paramedics, your police officer, your nurses, your doctors, man, it feels so good that you know people are there to say thank you. Even at work. See, I like giving my all, because you're not just a number to me or room number. And when you just simply say thank you, and I just simply know that I've done what I had to do with you, that's all that matters. So with this channel, you guys, I can't do it alone. I cannot. I don't make that much. People think you make. I don't. Honestly, a lot of you guys that are non-nurses or non-medical field make way more money than I can even imagine. And I'm not talking about YouTubers and influencers. No, I'm talking about average entry-level people. Yes, you, believe it or not, you make some money. That's what people don't understand. I can't do it alone. So I'm gonna need your help. I don't know where this is gonna take me, you guys. I'm scared. The uncertainty, I don't know where it's gonna take me, but I just have to start somewhere, right? Just to have faith that one or two people will see this and they'll subscribe, and then they'll refer. If you subscribe, if you stick around, I want it to be that you guys play a part in saying thank you and showing appreciation, just because, to just mere strangers. I want people, you guys out there who have family members or simply someone that took care of you while you were sick, that you weren't able to say thank you to. This channel is one of those channels where I want to start by just picking random people, not people that I know, people that you know, and just doing some stuff for them to just show how we appreciate them. And as a nurse, this is my life. This is who I am. This is what God wanted me to do, and I'm gonna do it. And I'm not just a nurse. Again, my name is Kay. Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. And nurses out there, I want you to join this cause. Like, we can help each other as well, not just outsiders. We can help put a smile on another brother or sister's face, or family. Or right now there's a lot of them that are sick. There's we have a nurse that died, and a physician that died, and there's plenty more. So let's just have faith, and let's just do this. I have faith. I'm not gonna ask where I'll get whatever I need, how it's gonna come, when it will. Let's just have faith. That's all I have. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and donate. I don't know how. I'm not there yet, but I want to say thank you.